the crooked turn upon your lethal twist. I lounge on the plush cushions of this empty salon, waiting for the final remnants of the night to be gone. You enter like a wealthy merchant, selling a dream, but underneath the fabric I can hear the hidden scream. My mascara is heavy and my pearls are on the floor. I've become a golden captive behind your locked door.
They wrap their iron chains inside a costly fabric weave to make the innocent children comfortably believe. They offer luxury and comfort to domesticate your soul until you hand them your crown and lose complete control. But the spirit cannot be bargained for or sold away, no matter how much gold or silver that they choose to display. Rip off the fancy bindings, let your bare skin breathe. True liberation is something that they can never bequeath.
The satin feels so soft, but it's choking my breath.
Jah love will deliver you from the spiritual death.
The slide guitar is cutting through the luxurious snare,
lifting a heavy consciousness out of this fancy lair.
Breaking away from these velvet fetters tonight, stepping out of the parlor into the glorious light.
The sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that metal cylinder
down the unpolished fret.
We got a sacred appointment
that hasn't been finished yet.
The wolves wear the finest cashmere to blend with the sheep, while they plot to steal the harvest that you labor to reap. They tune their violins to a frequency of total deceit, trying to colonize the motion of your dancing feet. But the rough edges of the truth will slice through their lace, revealing the hollow nature of their temporary place. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. We are digging up the roots from the consecrated ground.
I've been varnished and polished just to sit upon their shelf, sacrificing every authentic piece of my internal self. My throat is raw and raspy from their expensive champagne, choking on the promises that were hollow and vain.
But your rustic reggae cadence is like water on a burn, slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn. I'll trade their shiny ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this mansion on a pathway of hope.
The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway.
Don't look back at the palace
as we wander away. The slide guitar is howling like a beast in the dark,
leaving a permanent revolutionary mark.
Breaking away from these velvet fetters tonight, stepping out of the parlor into the glorious light.
The sophisticated low-down blues
to ease my aching chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that metal cylinder
down the unpolished fret.
We got a sacred appointment
that hasn't been finished yet. holy cause. Breaking away from these velvet fetters tonight, stepping out of the parlor into the glorious light
A sophisticated
low-down blues to ease my aching chest,
roots rock salvation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that metal cylinder down the unpolished fret. We got a sacred appointment that hasn't been finished yet. The velvet ribbon is tied tightly around my wrist, just another crooked turn upon your lethal twist. I lounge on the plush cushions of this empty salon, waiting for the final remnants of the night to be gone. You enter like a wealthy merchant selling a dream, but underneath the fabric I can hear the hidden scream. My mascara is heavy and my pearls are on the floor. I've become a golden captive behind your locked door.
They wrap their iron chains inside a costly fabric weave to make the innocent children comfortably believe. They offer luxury and comfort to domesticate your soul until you hand them a crown and lose complete control. But the spirit cannot be bargained for or sold away, no matter how much gold or silver that they choose to display. Rip off the fancy bindings, let your bare skin breathe.
Kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track.
The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
Connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine,
tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
low down, desolated blues
To match my internal fright,
a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But
The frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufacture.
so raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of a name.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest,
slowing down the frantic engine
that was robbing my rest.
I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar,
reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind,
forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
Tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight, searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low-down, desolated blues
to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
That they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless
waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home.
The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness,
but I'm not afraid.
Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight, searching through the wilderness, searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low-down, desolated blues to match my
desolated blues to match my internal fight.
A roots rock sanctuary
in the middle of a slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
Dying fuse,
it's all gone black.
keep moving forward on the Zion track.
The dying fuse, it's all gone black. The kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial sparks. Jah will be the lantern that guides you to the dark. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man made the
The atmosphere is heavy enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within. The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair. I got a chipped glass of bourbon sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I never understood.
Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm pass by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling their structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The Creator is in control of the river's heavy flow.
The barometric pressure is dropping way too low.
Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat, predicting the revolution that will happen on the street. Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up,
their plastic kingdoms fall,
leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years.
But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn,
slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The first drops of water are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor, never look back.
The slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale,
navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail. Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. Your love will always shelter the wide and lonely way.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from cloud to cloud,
lifting up the consciousness above the worried crowd?
It's a majestic baptism,
turning sorrow into power,
reclaiming our identity
in this dark, tempestuous hour. Caught inside the center of
the air is clean, the misery is gone.
The sky is open and wide,
righteousness by our side.
low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track.
The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice,
unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale.
But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark. The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The sliding our perspectives to the architecture divine. Oh, tracing our footsteps by a dye infused tonight,
Searching
through the wilderness until we find the light.
a low down,
Desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary.
In the middle of the night,
Slide that copper pipe down the
unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They wanna see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufactured. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of an end.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear your rasping whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has said.
Tracing our footsteps by a dye infused tonight,
Searching
through the wilderness until we find the light.
a low down,
Desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary.
In the middle of the night,
Slide that copper pipe down the
unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire. The lantern is completely dark.
but I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need
Their crisis to find our way home. The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness, but I'm not afraid.
Trust the foundation
that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight,
searching
through the wilderness until we find the light. A low down, desolated blues to match my internal fire. A low down, desolated blues to match my internal fire.
A roots rock sanctuary
in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe
down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire. Dying fuse, it's all gone black. Keep moving forward on the Zion track.
The dying fuse
out into the bright. The kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow within the acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely
wax figurines are melting on my vanity mirror. The closer I get to you, the visions get clearer. You cast a spell with just the movement of your hand, a gypsy queen stranded in a desolate land. I drank the potion from your antique chalice cup. Now I'm under the floorboards, unable to stand up. This love is witchcraft, a beautiful disease. My knees are shaking like autumn willow trees.
no weapon formed against the righteous shall stand. Jah break the shackles from the spellbinder's hand. Don't fear the sorcerer or the nighttime dopey smoke. The truth will liberate you from the heavy iron yoke. This rhythm is an ancient, holy kind of grace. It purifies the energy inside this troubled place. Let the bass line rumble, let the spirit awake. Every wicked enchantment is about to break. The drums are calling out my secret
Hidden name,
the holy fire will consume the dark unholy shame.
the silver slide guitar is cutting through the fog,
Rescuing our souls from the sinking black bog.
caught inside this hollow rattle tonight.
Dancing through the shadows till we reach the morning light.
My heartbeat is pounding like a tribal wooden drum.
Salvation is near, let the healing kingdom come.
Shake the rattle, slide the steel, let the music take control.
The supernatural vibrations
Gonna save your soul.
they use their crystal balls to manipulate your mind, keeping the sheep paralyzed, ignorant and blind. But the wisdom of the elders cannot be bought or sold. It's worth much more than diamonds or the Babylonian gold. So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that no witch can ever fake. Rise up, sleeping princess, open up your eyes. See through the illusion of their masquerade disguise.
I got pins in my heart and needles in my tongue, singing the saddest songs that have ever been sung. My mascara is running down my pale, hollow cheek. I try to scream out loud, but my vocal cords are weak. Yet this heavy groove is pulling me out to my trance, giving my exhausted feet a second chance to dance. Your words are like an antidote to the venom in my veins, breaking all the padlocks and shattering the chains.
The candles are flickering out on the windowsill.
Stand firm, my sister, let your restless heart be still.
The slide guitar is howling like a lone, hungry hound,
lifting our heavy spirits off the cursed ground. Caught inside this hollow rattle tonight,
dancing through the shadows till we reach the morning light.
My heartbeat is pounding like a tribal wooden drum.
Salvation is near, let the healing kingdom come.
Shake the rat and slide the steel, let the music take control.
This supernatural vibration is gonna
save your soul.
It's the rhythm of creation,
flowing through our blood.
Wash away the hex,
wash away the pain.
Let the blessings fall down
like the summer tropical rain.
No longer dynamic victims of the dark midnight spell.
We are ringing out the freedom like a silver chapel bell.
No more traps,
no more psychological game.
Cast it out,
let it go,
let the river flow.
Let the river flow. Caught inside this hollow rattle tonight,
dancing through the shadows till we reach the morning light.
My heartbeat is pounding like a tribal wooden drum.
Salvation is near, let the healing kingdom come.
Shake the rattle, slide the steel, let the music take control.
The supernatural vibration,
Jah light will guide us through the dark pitfall. Jah light will guide us through the dark pitfall.
Jah light will guide us.
Jah light will guide us through the dark pitfall.
The spell is finally broken.
Words of wisdom have been spoken. Jah light, rest in peace. Are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the scarred neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks.
I poured my last confession into a chipped ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my
dehydrated lips.
The bruising of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free.
So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold. my fullest ember can ignite a monumental spark.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust,
lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain.
Slide that silver steel across the metal wire.
We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that will bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. Jah will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground.
I've been traded like a token in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disaster on this deserted street.
But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest,
slowing down the engine that was robbing my rest.
I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace,
calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The patience of the faithful will bring ultimate relief.
The slide guitar
is howling like a tiger in a cage,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy rage, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
A raw,
unpolished blues to accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain.
Slide that silver steel across the metal wire.
We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre.
Into the morning light,
can you hear the timber vibrating through my spine?
Connecting your perspective
to the architecture divine.
It's a symphony of friction, turning into victory.
Rewriting all the chapters
of our complicated history.
Let the structural oppression finally cease.
Play it raw, play it true,
making all the old things new.
Pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. Pressing our sorrows down, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight. Down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. The nickel wires are digging deep into my skin, revealing all all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the scarred neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks. I poured my last confession into a chip ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole, I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
The bruising of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free. So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan be a singing for the children who are left out in the cold. My father torn from the screaming in the dark. The smallest ember can't ignite a monumental spark. The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust, lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
The nickel wires are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the scarred neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks. I poured my last confession into a chip ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole, I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
The bruising of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber's fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free. So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold.
My vocal cords are torn from the screaming in the dark.
The smallest ember can ignite a monumental spark.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust,
lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust,
pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight,
singing the heavy melodies
that the world cannot forget. That will shatter every chain.
Slide that silver steel
across the metal wire.
We are elevating righteousness
above their funeral pyre.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that would bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. Jah will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground.
I've been traded like a token in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disease disaster on this deserted street. But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest, slowing down the engine that was robbing my wrist. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The patience of the faithful will bring ultimate relief. The slough is howling like a tiger in a cage, unleashing all the passion of a righteous holy rage, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. Unpolished blues to accommodate my pain, A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain.
slide that silver steel
Across the metal wire,
we are elevating
righteousness above their funeral pyre.
The tension is breaking,
The wires are turning bright,
we are stepping out of darkness into the
morning light. Can you hear the timber vibrating through my spine?
connecting your perspective to the architecture divine.
It's a symphony of friction turning into victory, rewriting all the chapters of our complicated history.
Let the structural oppression
Finally see,
play it wrong,
play it true,
making all the old things new.
pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight,
Singing the heavy melodies
singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
raw.
Unpolished blues, pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock
Revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. The nickel wires are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the scarred neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks. I poured my last confession into a chip ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
The bruising of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free. So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold. My further chords are torn from the screaming in the dark. The smallest ember can ignite a monumental spark. The slide is scraping through the agony and rust, lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust. Pressing our sorrows down upon this wounded fretboard tonight, singing the heavy melody.
The fireplace is breathing with a heavy, fragrant sigh. I watch the gray rings ascend into the open sky. I'm wrapped inside a cardigan, a faded leopard print, looking for a savior, but I cannot find a hint. You sit across the table with the shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now. The whiskey in my teacup is lukewarm and flat, just like the tired conversation of our latest pact. Patience is a virtue that the world it cannot see. They want the instant harvest from the newly planted tree, but the truest fire doesn't flash and disappear. It burns through the seasons and it conquers every fear. So let the ember simmer underneath the heavy stone. We are sitting in the temple, we are never left alone. Don't rush the revolution, don't accelerate the pace. Jah will grant the victory at the ending of the race. My matchstick is damp and my spirit is cold. The story of our journey has never been told. Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering flame until we forget the rules of this heartbreaking game. Surrounded by the remnants of the cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light. Ragged mind,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar
keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward and there is no turning back.
The politicians promising a quick and easy fix, but their foundation is constructed out of muddy straw and bricks. They build the skyscrapers in the blinking of an eye, only to watch them tumble when the thunder shakes the sky. But the foundation of Mount Zion stands forever secure, because the love that binds the structure is completely real and pure. So take your time, my darling, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel.
I've been running through the alleyways at 90 miles an hour, trying to find a secret to a mythological power. My lipstick is smudged and my stockings are torn. I've been cursing the very day that I was born, but your slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I am tuned. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh.
Look up at the stars twinkling in the midnight sky.
The slide guitar is weeping for the losses we sustained,
but the beauty of the melody is permanently remained. Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, oh, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light. A low-down blues to soothe my frantic, ragged mind.
a roots rock meditation
For the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar
Keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward and there is no turning back. Don't blow out the candle before the morning dawn,
darkest hour passes.
and the misery is gone.
Can you feel the warmth radiating from the floor?
Your love will keep us warm behind the locked and bolted door. It's a slow, steady journey through the valley of the blind, but we leave our tribulation obligations and our worries far behind. Cedar ash,
drifting away.
don't rush the fire.
Don't rush the fire.
Elevate the desire. Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight,
Waiting for the tiny breeze
to cultivate the light,
a low down blues,
to soothe my frantic, ragged mind,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar,
Keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track.
there is no
Looking forward and there is no turning back.
leaving on our souls a permanent mark.
The air is clean,
Behold the majestic scene,
cedar ash, until the end of time. Yeah. The clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
The record player spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone,
Because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
the sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense.
The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow.
So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race. We will find our sanctuary in this quiet, peaceful place.
My bones feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
Just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed.
Let the slow slide guitar take us down to the coast,
where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight. Nowhere else on planet Earth that feels so perfectly right. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
wash the stress away.
No need to hurry,
No need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us.
look at the fisherman mending his old nylon net. He hasn't caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet, because he knows the ocean will provide in due time. Just like the perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs. We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seed. So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air and realize the blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted clubs,
chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pubs.
My feet are tired of marching
to that louder aggressive beat. I need some cool, damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses,
So sticky and so sweet.
they slow down my pulse till it
Matches your heartbeat.
I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low.
Just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow. The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement for a shove or a
The
push.
slide guitar is gliding like a swan upon the lake.
Enjoying every single breath that we are blessed to take.
Hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight. Nowhere else on planet Earth that feels so perfectly right. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
Wash the stress away. No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us.
Time is an illusion,
We invented for our pain.
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
Turning off the engines, I am pulling down the sail.
We are floating on the wisdom of the ancient ocean waves.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch. We got nothing to prove and we got nothing to avouch.
Overgrown
Crickets shield us from the sun.
every bit of structural vanity.
I could stay here forever.
Your love will leave us never.
Hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight. Nowhere else on planet Earth that feels so perfectly right. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
Wash the stress away. No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Good night, sweet world.
your guidance, my girl.
Good night, sweet world. Shade us forevermore. The clock on the wall has completely run out of steam. I'm waking up slowly from a drug-addled dream. My vintage satin scarf is damp from the dew. Looking at the sky that is an unfamiliar hue.
The neon signs of London are fading from my sight, leaving me stranded on the boundary of the night.
You stand by the gate with a basket of fresh fruit, offering an antidote to my internal dispute.
Fear not the fog that obscures the open road. Jah will provide the strength to carry the heavy load. The system wants to blind you with their synthetic smoke, keeping the youth trapped underneath the iron yoke. But the morning star is rising to clear away the gray, illuminating the path to a brighter dawning day. Look toward the east, sister, open up your eyes. See through the illusion of their masquerade disguise.
I'm lost in the mist without a compass or a guide.
The light of righteousness is burning deep inside.
The slide guitar is gliding like a phantom through the trees,
dismantling the tension with the warm Caribbean breeze.
Gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows, till the destination is inside. A lazy dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation when the architecture is false.
Slide that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood.
They build their mega factories, the manufacture of cloud, to wrap the beautiful children inside a smoky shroud. They want you to be passive, dynamic and polite, so you will never notice the corruption in your sight. But the current of creation is something they can't tame, no matter how many regulations they try to proclaim. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound. The truth is emerging from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My throat is dry and raspy from the cigarettes and gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin.
But your steady reggae rhythm is like ointment on a scar, slowing down the engine of my racing sports car. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The sun is breaking through the vapor on the hill.
Stand firm, my darling, let your restless mind be still.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the sky,
leaving a permanent vibration that will never die.
Gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows, till the destination is inside. A lazy dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation when the architecture is false.
Slide that metal cylinder across the polished wood. We are navigating avenues that we never understood.
The fog is evaporated,
the colors are turning bright.
we are stepping together out of darkness into light.
Can you feel the warmth radiating through your skin?
Your love will always welcome the weary travelers in.
It's a beautiful awakening,
From a long chaotic trance,
giving our exhausted spirits a secondary chance to dance.
hazy shores
Starting to clear,
dispel the confusion,
cast away the fear.
just flow with the wind.
Your blessings have no end. Oh, gaze across the landscape of this hazy shore tonight, walking through the shadows, till the destination is inside.
A lazy dreamy blue,
A lazy dreamy blues to soothe my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation.
When the architecture is false,
Slide that metal cylinder,
across the polished wood
we are navigating avenues
that we never understood. Hazy shore, looking so clear.
bright today, tomorrow,
The kingdom is near. Goodbye to the gray.
walking your way.
Hazy shore, out into the bright. counter is stained with liquid rings from my glass. I'm looking for a remedy to make this long night pass. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret. You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern match, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash.
The current of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea. There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free. The waves of righteousness are washing over the sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land.
The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins.
Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pains.
The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flask, stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mask, drowning our tribulations in these bourbon tides tonight. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
A sultry
Slow motion blues
to calm my frantic pulse.
A roots rock meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across the vintage frame,
we are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They want to see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of the synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control. It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. We are standing secure on the consecrated ground.
I spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted years. But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned. I'll trade that golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze, and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease.
The fireflies are dancing in the
Jasmine bush,
There is no requirement for frantic shovel push.
this slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark, leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark, drowning our tribulations in these bourbon tides tonight.
Oh,
Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
so tree
Slow motion blue
to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder,
Across the vintage frame,
we are erasing the ledger of our
burdens and regrets. Water is rising, but I am no longer afraid.
Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
Can you taste the sweetness of the salt upon your lips?
We are sailing away on the most righteous of ships.
It's a beautiful release from the friction of the town,
Where the high-class blues
and the roots rock melodies drown.
bourbon tides
Let them carry me away,
guide the vessel safely to
a bright meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across the vintage fret
we are erasing the ledger
of our burdens and regrets.
Urban tides
Into the ocean of liberty.
The glass is empty.
Jah love is plenty.
Jah love is plenty. The fabric of my evening gown
Is stained with liquid salt.
I sit in the parlor contemplating
Every single internal fault.
my pearl necklace is broken,
Scattered on the floor. I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door.
the orchestra is mocking
Every drop that I shed
while your ghost is busy dancing
on the pillows of my bed. It's a high-class tragedy, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
They wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire to distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire
They offer you the luxury
of a materialistic king.
but they can never give you the happiness that true love can bring.
So dry your eyes, my sister, look beyond the fancy cloth.
Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth.
The material things of Babylon are destined to decay, but the love inside your consciousness will never fade away.
My sleeve is wet from the weeping in the dark.
Jah will send a lightning bolt to ignite the vital spark,
The slide guitar is cutting through the luxury and greed,
delivering the medicine that your broken spirit need.
wiping away these satin teardrops in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light.
A sophisticated
Low down blues to ease my aching chest.
a roots rock salvation
For the weary and oppressed.
slide that silver steel.
Across the silk like string
Listen to the harmony
that the midnight angels sing.
The world's where the finest tailoring to wander through the flock, building their temporary empires on a shifting sandy rock. They extract a massive profit from every single drop you cry, feeding your imagination with a sweet and shiny lie. But the texture of the truth is something they can never tear, no matter how much malice or deception that they wear. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the velvet rhythm soothe every rocky highway you travel is about to become smooth.
I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My mascara is running down my pale, hollow cheek. I try to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn. I'll trade my ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this fortress on a pathway of hope. The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway.
Don't look back at the palace as we wander away.
The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship,
Navigating safely on a treacherous trip.
white away these satin teardrops in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light.
A sophisticated
Low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
a roots rock salvation
For the weary and oppressed, slide that silver steel across the silk like string.
Listen to
The harmony that the midnight angels sing.
the threads are coming undone
We are marching together.
toward the setting of the sun.
Can you hear the timber vibrating through the wall?
Jah love is the fortress that will never ever fall.
It's a luxurious escape
From the madness of the street,
where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet.
satin teardrops,
So beautiful,
so blue.
so blue,
Jah love will make your broken covenant
entirely brand new. Let the metal wire cry
underneath Jah.
beautiful sky, wiping away these satin teardrops in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. Wiping away these satin teardrops. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light.
I said,
The fabric of my evening gown is stained with liquid salt. I sit in the parlor contemplating every single internal fault. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door. The orchestra is mocking every drop that I shed, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a high-class tragedy, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
they wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire
To distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire.
They offer you the luxury
Of a materialistic king, but they can never give you the happiness that true love can bring.
So dry your eyes, my sister,
Look beyond the fancy cloth. Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth. The material things of Babylon are destined to decay, but the love inside your consciousness will never fade away.
my sleeve is wet.
From the weeping in the dark,
Jah will send a lightning bolt.
to ignite the vital spark.
This slide guitar is cutting through the
Luxury and greed,
delivering the medicine